us continue with the series, with the revision series. And in today's episode, we will be discussing, police reforms that had happened in India during British time, especially during British time. Okay, now, and today there is a new initiative to discuss certain things. At last, after finishing this topic, we will be discussing that. So let us focus, let us give our emphasis for the time being to this topic. So prior to British or the before British rule, India was heavily, you know, dependent. Prior to British, Indian justice system was heavily dependent on personal law and religious law. Okay. Apart from this, there was no concept of rule of law or equality of law. Okay. There was no concept of rule of law or equality of law. Now, sorry for the things. Yeah, no concept of rule of law during Mughal time. And after during Mughal time, what happened is that Faujdari and Amils introduced. Faujdar and Amils were introduced. Amils means the kind of person who would perform the revenue duty. Who would perform the revenue duty. Would perform the revenue duty for Mughal Badshahs. Clear? Now what happens after that? After the invent of Britisher, that is probably after 1600. Sorry, after 1600. That is in 1600. Yeah. So the first notable Britishers who performed or who brought these police reforms is or was Warren Hastings. Warren Hastings brought the first notable change in police, system of India. So he introduced in 1774. He introduced Faujdars, or Faujdar means the kind of person who were called as Fauji. Fauji, it means soldier, right? Soldier. Okay, Faujdars was created again and assisted by Zamindars, and those Faujdar were assisted by whom? By Zamindar. These two, Zamindar and Faujdar, during the Warren Hastings time, acted as watchdogs for British East India Company. Now this Faujdar was assisted by giving a institutional framework, that is providing them thanas. British official provided them thanas, so the Faujdars performed their duty correctly. So now after Warren Hastings, we have Lord Cornwallis. Remember these things, and please remember Lord Cornwallis. There is a tussle between Lord Cornwallis and William Bentinck. Okay, William Bentinck seemed more aggressive or more power hunger sort of a person, whereas Cornwallis was a comparatively benevolent lord, or comparatively benevolent British official. In 1791, Lord William Bentinck, Lord Cornwallis introduced Cornwallis Code. And this Cornwallis Code, what does it mean? It means all Indian system of thanas. The kind of thanas that were created during Mughal times were again introduced along with darogas. Now we have thana. Plus darogas. Along with thana, we have darogas as well. Okay. Now, and he gave the power, the supreme power, to the SP, of the district. The SP post was introduced. Okay. Now we are done with this, and after this, after Lord Cornwallis, we have Lord Mayo. After Cornwallis, we have Lord Mayo. So what happened in Lord Mayo's time is, in 1808, he strengthened the police system. That was there. A SP for each district was introduced, and along with this, there was spies were set up. so that the police perform their duty properly, so that they can, disrupt the revolutionary ideologies that may float into the society. Now, apart from this, meanwhile, there was a court of directors that was introduced in 1814. This court of directors abolished the power of opportunity, appointing darogas by East India Company. So what it did is that court of directors, prior to court of directors, East India Company used to appoint or recruit the darogas, but after introducing court of directors, darogas were, in a way appointed by court of directors. Okay, that's all for this. Now let us come to the Lord William Bentinck. So there's a conflict between the thought process of Cornwallis and the thought process of Bentinck. Lord William Bentinck, what did he do is he abolished the post of SP, and instead he gave this power in the hands of DM. Now DM has to perform both administrative plus policing thing. Okay, the DM has to perform these two duties. Now too much of work was given, and this was the bad form of organization. Commissioner acted as SP. Commissioner were, the commissioners, provincial commissioners, they acted as SP. During whose time? During Lord William Bentinck's time. Okay. Now let us come to the another next thing. So, and here is a very important commission. Please remember, this commission is very important for the UPSC problems 2020. That is, in 1860, this police commission was introduced. Okay, in 1860, the police commission was set up. This commission's duty was to bring on changes in the current policing scenario. So the recommendation of this commission was Indian Police Act of 1861. Through the Indian Police Act of 1861, the recommendation of police commission were implemented. At first, this commission stated a hierarchy of police post consisting of IG, DIG, and SP. SP is the highest level authority, police authority in a province. Right now, this hierarchical system of police system was introduced because due to suppress the movements or revolutionaries. Okay, that is all for police commission. Just remember the date, that is in 1860 this police commission was established. Okay, now after that, this is a very important trick. Remember this: Cornwallis and Bentinck had their own ideological differences. Cornwallis gave his or always emphasizes on separation of power or the promotion of federalism, right? Whereas sorry for the inconvenience, Bentinck, he always emphasized on centralization of power. Okay, remember this thing. That is all. Now after that, there are no dividend and these kind of things. That is all for this. Now apart from this, let us again go back to the one of the interesting thing. In the last class, in the last discussion or the last class, we have talked about this. We have talked about peasant movements, right? We have talked about different kind of movements that happened during those time, and why I took up that chapter can be well explained here. Now see, look at this question. It was asked in the year 1990. Which one of the following statement is not correct? Okay, so we have to choose. We need to choose the correct statement. Okay, sorry, we have to choose the wrong statement. Sorry for the inconvenience. So here we have to, in this question, we need to choose the wrong answer. Okay, and the first statement, and this question was asked in the year 1999. So in Neel Darpan, the first statement goes like this: Neel Darpan was a play based on the exploitation of indigo farmers. Do you remember in the last class I talked about this Nil Darpan, right? Or the Blue Mirror. So it was written by whom? It was written by Neil Darpan was written by Dinabandhu Mitra, right? So this statement is right. The next statement we have, okay, now let us check the second statement. The author of the play Kashiram Kotwal is Vijay Tendulkar. Yes, it is true. It is a Maratha play probably. Now we don't know about the chapter, we don't know about the option C, but we can make a correct guess of option D. Option D goes like this: Urdu theatre used to depend heavily on Parsi theatre. So now, since the Urdu language, we can use a trick here. Since the Urdu is being utilized by the Muslim communities, you know, in comparative ways, so they would probably derive some sort of techniques from Parsi theatres as well. And by using this logic, we can come to the conclusion that option C might be wrong. Okay, that's all for today.